This is the most profitable marketplace item I sell. I sell it as many things. I take a new pick, start a new post on the marketplace, opening access to many categories and more sales. I'll explain how I market this to sell for a lot more than the $5 or less it costs me to build. But first, here's how I make it. I make my own 2x2s from store-bought 2x6s, reclaimed 2x4s, or other wood I get for free. I bundle up my 2x2s with tape to create my 3 sets of cuts needed for this build. This helps me speed up the process and keep all my cuts equal. I need 4 of each size at 24 inches, 11.5 inches, and 7.75 inches. I drill pocket holes on both ends of one side of each of the 2 shorter sets of 2x2s. There's no pocket holes on the 24-inch pieces. Add glue to both ends of an 11.5-inch piece and add it flush with the top of the 2 24-inch pieces, with the pocket holes pointing down. Clamp in place and screw. Draw a line at 6 inches from the bottom of each of the 24-inch pieces. The bottom of the 11.5-inch piece will sit against this line. Glue and screw the second 11.5-inch piece at the 6-inch line. You can remove the previous clamp now. The pocket hole screws are enough to hold the joint. Repeat for the second side. Make it on top of the first side to end up with 2 identical sides. Once you get used to it, you can make this tool very quick, accumulating inventory to sell without running out. Please click like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow a lot faster. Flip the sides up and repeat the same process with the 7.75-inch pieces. Make sure to keep everything square before screwing. Flip it over and finalize the frame assembly with the 2 last pieces. Finally, I add the top parts made from 1x4s. I use pallet slats for this, which cost me nothing. You could use any 1x4 material, but sourcing free wood should be pretty simple depending on your area and works great for builds like this. I've built those tools from reclaimed 2x4s and pallet slats. My only costs were my paint and finishes. Add a line of glue around the edge of the frame, then clamp the wood in place before pre-drilling, then screwing from under. This tool has no visible screws. which makes it worth more on the marketplace. The way I finish it next helps me raise the price even more. This special weathering technique, I've been using it on many things I sell. By running the jigsaw blade in reverse against the wood, it gives it an aged and rough look that many consider rustic, giving it more value. Those scratches and lines pop during the cleaning and finishing stages, giving it the look buyers want. Always give it a good sanding after weathering to remove anything raised by the blades. With sharp 2x2s like this, you also want to cut the edge with sandpaper to avoid splinters from people using it later. Sand along every edge and surface. Remove all the dust before staining. Your results will be much nicer. My most in-demand color and what sells the most is dark walnut. I use it more than any other stain. It goes really well with the weathering technique I use on this. I finish by giving it 2 coats of polyurethane. I usually make 5 or 6 of anything I make at once, finishing sometimes many colors at once at this step. Once I find something that sells for big profits like this on the marketplace, I make sure to not run out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and have a great rest of your day.